Okay, we're rolling.
Okay, dude.
We got a trailer time for you. I put this together.
I have no idea.
Do you know? I'm not going to tell you what it is.
on?
I want you to see if you can work it out.
Okay.
And there's going to be some assumptions you make, and I'll tell you right now, they're probably going to be incorrect.
Cool.
So just enjoy the spectacle.
Nice, man. Okay, I have absolutely no idea, people, just for the record,
Mm-hmm.
of what the hell this is.
Initial response, what did it look like?
Zombie game. Looks a little bit like Left 4 Dead. A little bit.
I think it looks very similar to Left 4 Dead.
with better graphics.
I don't think it's that much better.
Oh no, no! This looks like Left 4 Dead, honestly.
It looks...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that, when you pulled out that shotgun, I was like, this is Left 4 Dead.
To me, it looks very much like Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Sorry about the jaggedness on the screen, guys. I'm not too sure if that's the trailer itself or the Roxy. I found out today that I have a dodgy cable, so it's just unfortunate. I ain't paying 25 quid for one cable. They can go fuck themselves before I do that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Don't worry, I do have this trailer to repeat when you know what it is, so we can talk about it.
Cool.
I have to admit, I'm
not convinced right now.
It's looking a bit cheap.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I'm thinking.
It's so much like Left 4 Dead. That was cool. With the pushing away and the...
Yeah. Okay.
Was that it?
That was the initial gameplay trailer. What's about to play now is the original released trailer for it, and this should inform you of the game and what it is.
Ah, Before the Farm.
You got it yet?
Ah.
You know what it is now?
Yeah, man. I already kind of knew.
I thought you'd have tweaked it because you posted on the page last night.
Yeah.
And I did a ton of research on it.
Yeah.
After this trailer, I'm going to talk about some of the information I found out. It's a nice initial trailer, I thought.
I'm sorry. I am already disappointed.
Yeah, okay. I'm just going to bring up some...
that gameplay looked assy.
Yeah, it looked laggy and a bit boring.
Yeah, it looked like ass.
Okay, here's the information that I found. It's called The Walking Dead Survival Instinct.
Yeah.
And you're playing as Daryl for the entire game.
Hell yeah.
It's a prequel to the show, so it's just him and Merle.
Yeah.
It's all about hand-to-hand combat. There are guns, but just like the show, they discourage them.
Yeah.
From using them because obviously they're loud. They coined the term for this a survival FPS.
Cool.
It's all about surviving. Got an interesting feature they pointed out. If you run too much, sweat will start to come over your eyes.
That's quite cool.
So you lose vision.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a negative, so you don't run too much.
Yeah.
Quite a cool little thing. Okay, there's a big thing about travelling. I couldn't get the full details because they're not around yet. Basically, you will pick cars, so there'll be like a pickup truck that will have only 2 seats but a ton of storage space for supplies.
Yeah.
There'll be like station wagons and things like that. So you have to choose the right car.
Choices, yeah.
You have to choose survivors. They said there's going to be way more survivors than there will be seating cars. So it's all about picking the right team with the right supplies, and there's going to be hard decisions, leaving them behind, leaving people you don't like, or even people you might like, but for example, you might come across someone you like and they're just not very, and then you come across a doctor who's going to be helpful.
Yeah.
So you get that. You collect supplies like medical packs, food, and you have to ration those out and use them on the team. You can, when you arrive in a new location, you can send them out on missions to go find food and shit like that, which sounds nice little little RTS thing. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed, where you send your assassins on little missions.
Yeah.
There's the main story, which is round Daryl and Merle.
Yeah.
On their way to Atlanta, just before the first episode of the AMC's Walking Dead TV series. But there's going to be roadside events, which are random events.
Yeah.
So if you're driving along and you run out of fuel, I don't know how this mechanic works yet, so I don't know if you're actually going to be driving the car physically, or it's going to be
a
cutscene where it shows you how much fuel you have, and if you don't plan well enough, you're going to run out of fuel. But it's been random roadside events where that you might see a gas station, but there's going to be a load of walkers, or you might see a barn and you head towards the barn, and suddenly you see a herd coming in of just hundreds of walkers, and you're going to grab what you got and go. So that is basically most of the information that's out for this game. That was the original trailer.
The gameplay looked like shit, though.
And now you're going to see the gameplay one more time. Oh, look at that. I forgot. I put that in the wrong way. Oh, well. Yeah. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, so this is the initial trailer. First off, the graphics look shit.
Yeah. They look really shit.
Like, that doesn't look too bad.
No, but it looked like the way you're kind of moving does look so unnatural.
It does. Like, you're gliding down.
Yeah. Oh, man. Why can't anyone make a fucking good Walking Dead video game except the
animation? Look how plastic.
Yeah.
That zombie looks.
Look at the knife shot. That was shocking.
So you can see here, there's this idea of distracting infected away from places you want to go. I kind of like the daylight aspect.
Yeah, I really like the idea of playing as Daryl as well.
Yeah. So can you see like the distortion of the view?
Yeah.
That's apparently, the more walkers you are, the more scared you'll get.
Yeah.
Which annoys me because it's Daryl. But that's the idea behind it.
Oh,
look at this trash. There's like no textures. And I really, really, really hope this is just beta.
I think it will be.
Because look, there's no texture on that dustbin at all. Or garbage can.
The axe actually looks incredibly detailed.
Yes.
Looks good. And then the sledgehammer looks good.
The way the zombies run is very bad.
Look like ass.
The sledgehammer looks nice. It's a bit jerky.
The paint on the wall looked alright there.
Yeah, so it makes me feel like it's not polished.
I think, yeah.
But the only thing is, you're going to have to polish this a lot.
And obviously the complete game will be a lot.
Yeah, so
it's not actually hitting them in the...
Yeah.
And that was a pussy... I don't get... It's annoying me. It's annoying me.
So, as you can see, it's all about walkers. They say they want to make it so more than 3 walkers is dangerous.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be dangerous. I don't know, man.
It looks assy.
It looks...
I'm sorry.
Buggy as fuck, doesn't it?
And
they're going to charge me 40 quid for that.
And the only reason why I even persevere with games like this... So I played what was it? Like, they had a Braveheart video game. And it was so shit. But the only reason why I played it is because I love Braveheart so much. And it followed the story.
Do you know what? I might wait, because this looks like one of those games that will come out at 40 quid and it'll be on the downloadable store for £20 in a week. Because no one will buy it.
I reckon that's just beta, like you say, though.
Hopefully so.
Because if you've seen the beta for like GTA 4 and stuff before,
yeah,
they polished it off, it looked like shit.
The only thing is about this is that this literally came out maybe a week ago.
Yeah,
it came out a while back, but not very long ago at all. Maybe a month tops. And it's supposed to be an early 2013 release.
Yeah,
and to polish a game that looks like that to a standard that games, especially when the Xbox is coming to the end of its life.
Yeah, if it looked like Left 4 Dead, though, I wouldn't mind too much.
I think it looks very much like Left 4 Dead, the graphics themselves.
I think Left 4 Dead's slightly better.
Slightly better graphics, and to say that, and it's one of the first...
It's an arcade game.
How old is Left 4 Dead as well now? This is supposed to be brand new. You just saw me play Hitman.
Yeah.
Like, how gorgeous
Hitman looks great.
Is that game?
To be fair, I know GTA 4 is a pretty average game, but the graphics in it are stunning.
They are.
They still blow me away every time I play that game.
Well, they got with this. They got Robert Kirkman is not involved at all.
Okay.
So the main guy who wrote the comics is not involved, unlike he was with the Telltale game.
Yeah. Which
blew most of our minds. So this is completely by AMC. So it's completely around characters that don't have a backstory. One of the main missions apparently is going to be the story about how Daryl got his crossbow.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Which I like, but I also just assumed it was his because they're survivalists and hunters and rednecks. It kind of made sense that he would have a badass crossbow.
Yeah, as him having a crossbow
Made sense.
No plot problem with that at all. It fits. It works.
Well, the fact that
Rick carrying a handgun fits and works.
He introduced him. They introduced him hunting deer and squirrels
And
with a crossbow. Of course, he'd have either a bolt action rifle or a crossbow. He was a crossbow man.
Yeah.
You know, and to be that, and if they're going to suddenly introduce the fact that he's got
very
this
good with
crossbow,
it.
yeah, he's very good with it. He must have learned.
And he sustained that crossbow for 3 seasons. Sorry.
Yeah, for almost a year.
Yeah.
I would just like to think, like, I always just assumed it was his because he knew how to maintain it and he was very skillful with it. The fact that they're going to introduce it, hopefully they'll introduce it as it's his originally.
Yeah.
If he finds it and he's that good with it straight away, worries, it starts to make the show look a bit, to be honest, the show's already a bit iffy with headshots. Like, somehow people are getting headshots when they're driving along cars and shit. So, you know, accuracy is always an issue on that. But I always believe Daryl to be able to do that.
Yeah, of course.
So,
And Rick,
yeah. So, coming to 2013. I don't know, man. I was happy to see
I was
the
pumped
poster for it.
yesterday.
I saw you post it.
I was fucking like, yes, but this looks disappointing and I'm worried now.
Yeah. So am I. As soon as I started
Worried.
researching and taking a look at it, there was nothing in it that really got me going, oh yeah, I like the idea of playing it down. If they polish it and it starts to look nice, I would pay like 20 quid for a downloadable, if it was downloadable.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not, you know, but it's a big company. It's the company that makes it is the same company that made the Ghostbusters video game, which some people say is Ghostbusters 3. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's coming along and it's this kind of worries me.
Yeah, man.
And I'm worried it's just a cash grab, which would be upsetting. So
I would, because I've wanted a Walking Dead game. I mean, the
Telltale one.
Yeah, it was great, but I wanted a Left 4 Dead style.
Like this, FPS.
Yeah, where you actually have to collect resources and it's difficult to kill zombies and stuff.
Everything they're describing is that. It's just the gameplay looks shoddy.
Yeah,
It looks cheap and just rushed. That's what
the
it looks
concept's there, but the actual gameplay isn't.
And maybe the gameplay will beat the graphics. Maybe it'll be so much fun to be hiding and stealthy and all that.
In that kind of environment, it's bullshit. Just play Hitman.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You can be stealthy.
Yeah, you play Hitman Blood Money and use the.
You can pop in. What's that?
Hitman Blood Money had a place where you could actually get zombies on Hitman Blood Money if you did a certain thing in a certain way. It was a little cheat. It's pretty cool. But
I mean, that wraps that up, I think.
Yeah, that's all I got. Honestly, it was just that I just wanted to show you.
I'm a bit bummed out.
Yeah, I wanted to show you before you got too hyped about it.
Yeah, I'm glad you've done that though.
Because I was really worried. Like yesterday, I told us not to talk about it on the way to the bar, but I didn't want to talk about it. We got it.
Yeah.
And I think that was a good idea because I'm really worried that you were just going to be.
Yeah, no, I haven't got my expectations
like,
up
yeah!
now.
And
yesterday I was like, fucking awesome. Today I'm like,
nah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
Meh. I'll play it.
Of course I'll play it, dude.
Like if I can get it cheap, I'll get it cheap. That's my idea.
Yeah.
So, well, that was another trailer time. This will be out on YouTube soonish. Please like and subscribe. I guess that's a good way to put it. That was
hit that like button.
Yep, all those wonderful things. That was Johnny and Steve giving their 2 cents.